Hey, all you little dummies out there. This is the head, big, cold-blooded dummy. And there's Little Red Fox. Hey, Little Red Fox, what you doing, buddy?
Oh, just hanging out, Daddy, with my sweater on.
All right, guys. What we're doing here today is we're just playing with the Daytona 675. So anyways, guys, it's been a little while since I've posted about the Daytona. And I just wanted to say how much I love this bike. And so far, with all the mods that I've done to it since I got the bike, I'm very happy with the way everything turned out. Looking back, in hindsight, I would have done things a little differently. I would have done the tires first, and I would have done the fork seals first. So those are the two things I should have done, right from the get-go. But whatever. We played with the bike, and we fixed things, and we worked on it while we were still kind of riding it a little bit. So, but anyways, I just wanted to say that the bike is amazing, and I wanted to show you guys what I did for the headlights on this bike. So let me turn this on real quick here. So the first thing I wanted to show you is the little tiny parking light, which I got some red LEDs. So that's pretty sweet. And then the front headlights, I got some LED bulbs. And let me tell you, those boogers are bright as hell. Okay. So I went through about 10 different pairs of LEDs, different brands that I ordered from Amazon. And some of them were like LED, and then it had the separate little driver, like it was like a separate little module. Those wouldn't fit because the headlight bucket down in here is just too small to fit. So after going through so many different pairs and returning them and whatnot, I finally found a pair that had the same dimensions as the original halogen lights, and they had their own little built-in cooling fan, and the driver was all built into it, and they fit right in behind the original headlight bucket. So let me pause you guys for a second, and I'll grab the boxes, and I'll show you what I got. Okay, guys. So here we have two different brands, but they appear to be, well, they're the same color. I think they're 66,000 Kelvin, but here is the low beam. I think this is the low beam, but it has its own built-in little cooling fan. Okay, and then it has the same exact shape as the original. And here's the high beam. And inside there's also a little tiny cooling fan. So this is all it took, guys. And I'll show you what the boxes are. Okay. And then this one, the part number is, let's see, where is it? Doesn't show the part number. Oh, there it is. It's an H9 or H11. I'm not sure. I think, is it H11 or H9? Okay. Anyways. So, okay, guys, sorry about that. Okay, so to wrap it up with the LEDs, I'm super pleased with the LEDs and how bright they are and all that. One thing I do want to get though is I want to get an LED because I changed over the LED turn blinkers, and I want to get an LED bulb for the license plate light, and I want to get some LED bulbs for the tail light. So I'm going to research and find the part numbers for those and get those on order. I called the DMV to check about my custom license plate because I ordered when I registered this bike back in July. I ordered custom plates for it, and they were like, "Oh, it's gonna take like 4 months." So I called down there back in December, and I talked to one of the ladies, and she said, "Oh, the custom license plates are 9 to 12 months wait list." And I was like, "Are you kidding me?" So it was July of last year. So, I mean, it's already been 6 months, so we still have another 3 to 6 months to go. So I know they still make the license plates out here at Folsom Prison, right outside of Sacramento here. So I was thinking maybe I might ride out there sometime and go to the visitor center and see if I could speak with somebody about seeing what's the holdup on getting these custom California license plates. But anyways, I wanted to get my custom plates for my Moto Guzzi's. And here I am, I'm thinking, oh, God, it's going to be another year before I can even get them if I go and order them. So I'm going to go order those within the next couple weeks. So anyways, I'm super, super happy with the LED blinkers that I put on here from a Moto Guzzi. So those are pretty sick. I haven't gotten around to doing the mod yet on the frame sliders, so that'll be something I can do maybe in the springtime. But if you look down in here, guys, I was able to get a replacement bolt from the Triumph dealership, and I just cut the threads off. And I took some clear silicone and I glued it up in here. So because I'm running these Spiegler brake hoses, I'm not able to use the little clips. So I just put a fake bolt in there. So when you look at it, you're like, oh, yeah, man, there's like extra bolts holding that fender on there. But it's just a dummy bolt. So anyways, we got that done. And we got that done on both sides. There's one up inside there. The other one, okay. So, let's see, what else? Oh, so I've been getting a rattle coming from the front end on this bike, and I was like, I couldn't figure out what was causing it, and I thought it's maybe the steering damper, because when you move the steering damper, it makes a noise. But then I thought, oh, it sounds like a different type of noise. So I tightened down all the bolts that hold this plenum on here. There's some bolts down inside here that hold this plastic plenum. I tightened those down, and so that's super. But I never thought to check the speedometer. So today I rode it, and I was getting that rattle. So if you look at the speedometer, watch. It moves. So that's the sound I'm getting. So I think I'm gonna have to take the front nose cone off in order to get behind the speedometer in order to be able to tighten everything down. So once I get that apart, I'll check the screws, and maybe I might have to put some thread locker on the screws and then tighten everything back down. But that's annoying when you're riding around, especially here in Sacramento. Our roads are just littered with potholes and ruts and all kinds of crap. So the whole bike just, I mean, it's ridiculous. So I need to get that rattle fixed, because that bugs the hell out of me. But anyways, that's all I can think of to talk about on this update. I still want to get a quick shifter at some point, and I want to get a new steering damper. I want to get the rotary style. So I'm not sure if I'm going to get a GPR or a Scott's. So those are my two choices. But what I like about the rotary steering dampers are they're infinitely adjustable, and there's so many different adjustments you can make to those. So anyways, that's what we're gonna do there. And let's see what else. The new tires are great. The bike's got I've got total confidence in the bike now. And the brakes are awesome. And just everything about the bike. So I'm just curious as to know if anybody out there has any idea on what a 2009 Daytona 675 is worth in this condition and this mileage. So right now we've got about 5,000, a little over 5,000 miles on the bike. But when I got it, it had like 3,000 miles on it. So, and this bike has been, it's been babied. It's never been raced. It's never been, rode hard and put away wet. And the bike has been dropped on this right-hand side, but I've pretty much fixed all the little issues except for the paint. And the paint is, the issues with the paint is minimal. So I'm just wondering what a bike like this would, and I understand that a bike is only worth what someone's willing to pay for it. So with that being said, all right, all you little dummies out there, this is the head, big, cold-blooded dummy, signing out. Hey, Red, are we signing out?
Oh yeah, hell yeah, Daddy, we're signing out. Later, all you little gators out there.